Hello twin flames and welcome to your DM to DF reading for Saturday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and I'm really excited to use two powerful decks of cards in this reading today. So we're going to start with the Eternal Messages by the pretty Psyche, and then we're going to bring in the gorgeous deck, the Messages from the DM to the DF by Enchanting, Empress of Light, Oracle and Tarot. So thank you, angels. What do the masculines want to say today? That one jumped straight out of the deck, so I feel that's the main message there. And then we've got a couple of cards coming out, two sticking out the deck, two sticking out at the front. And then we're going to use this deck, so what do you need to know? Again, another card straight out, I feel that's the main message, and then two sticking out of the deck. So the first message coming through today then is, it was you, it was always you. What a beautiful message. The masculines are in this energy right now where their 5D self is really speaking to you. They can't get it across enough that they love you, that they know you're the one, that they care, that they intend to be with you, that they are making these changes to be in your life, to fix things. And he's saying it was you then, it's you now, and it will always be you. It was you and it was always you. So never doubt the love divine feminine. Never doubt how they feel or what they're going through, because the love is always there. They may be going through struggles and fears and doubts and insecurities in their own mind because of their own life and their wounds and their childhood and past lives and things they've been going through. But they'll never, ever, ever stop loving you. And they're giving me fear. Even when the fear creeps in and the doubt and the pain, it was you and it was always you. And he's saying to you, being apart from you has taught me something. It showed me that I've never been loved by anyone the way that you love me. And I love this deck because this deck is connected with the Queen of the Damned. You know, the vampire Lestat. If you've watched that film or if you've read all the books, you know, the Anne Rice novels, Interview the Vampire, I've actually got all of those books and I used to read them years ago. So, you know, I'm a huge Anne Rice fan. So when I saw this deck and I had to have it, I knew I was just like, I have to have this deck. It's amazing. And look at Lestat there, you know, he's deep in thought, he's thinking, he's trying to understand. And that's what your masculine is saying to you. Being apart from you, the separation, the stillness, the silence, it's taught me something. It's taught me that it was you then and it's always been you. It's always you. I've never been loved by anyone the way that you love me. And that's caused problems for your twin because it's scared them. And the number 5 is about change. So the changes and the transformation and the metamorphosis he's been going through has been radical. Because he's radically changing his ways, he's changing his life, he's changing his thoughts and feelings because he knows you're the one. And he's saying, I'm severing ties with the karmic partner. So if you're thinking, well, if it's always been me, and it's me now, it was me then, why are you still with a karmic partner? And he's answering your question. He's saying, look, I'm severing ties with that person. I don't want to be with them anymore. I'm severing ties. I'm cutting cords. I'm moving away. I'm making changes. And I'm speaking through songs right now to you. So I'm speaking to you through songs, through music, through the things I want you to know. So I'm going to bring in another one of my decks of cards here, the Divine Love Messages Through Music. So we're not going to look into what the messages are saying because you already know. We're going to look at what types of songs may be coming. So again, jumping out the deck. So there's quite a few because, you know, everyone's on a different journey. Even though you're on the same journey, you all are going through different types of lessons. So we've got Hung Up. Now, this is Hung Up by Madonna, the song. So it doesn't necessarily mean, you know, you're waiting around. He's just saying, you know, I'm hung up on you. I'm stuck on you. I'm thinking about you. I'm sorry if I did hang up on you and you feel like you're waiting around. Look at this. I knew I loved you. And this resonates with this. It was you. It was always you. I knew I loved you then. And I know that I loved you now. And that's what he's saying to you. Blinding lights. I love that one. You know, the light is so bright sometimes. The light is so bright sometimes. It can be very overwhelming for your twin. And it can cut deep. This is actually one of my favourite songs, Cut, because it's about the pain that we go through. And obviously it's got different meanings for different people. But, this is really about feeling hurt. We feel cut on this journey because it cuts like a knife. And he's saying, hello. Hello, I'm coming back to you. I'm thinking about you. I'm missing you. I want you. Is it me you're looking for? I was made for you. I was made for you and you were made for me, and I adore you, Divine Feminine. And I'm coming back for good. You can call out my name and I'll be there. Isn't that powerful? So pay attention to the songs, and they're giving me saliva in the mouth, which is connected with hungering for each other, craving for each other. And he's saying, I keep a close eye on your social media. So he's watching you. And I know that not all of you will have social media, but the ones that have, those of you that have social media, he's watching you. He's got an eye on it. Even if you're blocked or, he's deleted his account or whatever he's done, he is watching you in some way. He may be watching you from a fake account. He may be Googling you. He's got googly eyes on you. And that's what they show me, googly eyes. He's googly eyed when he's connecting with you because you just light him up inside. He adores you. His eyes pop out of his head when he connects with you and sees you in certain clothes or in certain light or, because it's just you. And he's saying, I'm planning to surprise you. And that surprise is going to be a message. It's going to be something that comes through to you when you're not expecting it. This is spontaneous behavior. I'm planning to surprise you. And I feel that's also a message from God or the universe, the higher power. I'm planning to surprise you. It's going to be wonderful and magical and powerful. And he's saying lately, I've been fantasizing about kissing you. I miss doing that with you, among other things. So again, there's all that chemistry and desire and power. And this is Lestat with Jessie. And the books are a lot different. So I know obviously the books are different. But in the film, he's in love with Jessie. He loves her. She's beautiful. And, look at the intensity of the passion. So close yet so far. He's tempted by her. And he's saying, I'm starting to communicate with you in your dreams and in the 5D. Can you hear me? So he's showing you, especially between now and 2024, that he's becoming more spiritual, more in tune with his psychic side, with his psychic gifts, his telepathic power. And that's going to get stronger. And it doesn't matter if you're coming into union now or later down the line, this will get stronger. And, me and George, we have 5D connections, even though we're in union. We dream about each other, even though we're in union already. And he's saying to you, I'm starting to communicate with you through signs, synchronicities, numbers, music. And now in my dreams, because I'm learning how to control them. I'm learning what they mean. I'm understanding more and more that we have a spiritual bond and a 5D connection. Can you hear me? And I feel you may even be going through ringing in the ears, downloads. Last night I was sitting down watching a show with George. We're watching Once Upon a Time. And I had to stop it a moment because I had the biggest download coming in my ear. And I felt like I was going deaf in one ear. And everything kind of went silent for a minute and then it came back because that's the way the ear chakras are cleansed by heaven. So we receive the messages when we need to. So he's saying to you, I'm communicating with you in dreams. I'm communicating with you in the 5D. Because it was you then, it's you now, and it was always you. So the masculine is letting you know, karmic partner, what karmic partner? You're what matters. So if you're stressing over the karmic partner today, let that go. Because he's saying, I'm severing ties with that person. I'm thinking about you. Being apart from you has taught me something. Being away from you has shown me it's always been you. Show me I've never been loved by anyone the way that you love me. And that's why he's sending you blinding lights, because it does blind him, your light. But that doesn't mean you have to stop shining it, Divine Feminine. It means shine it even more. Because he knows it was you and it was always you. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.